Good morning to my beautiful Earth Circle peeps. Starting a little early this morning. Welcome to the Earth Reverence Healing Circle for today, the 7th of August. Welcome on behalf of 1 million meditators. I'm really grateful to have the addition of that platform to help me reach more people, because we're all, of course, interested in the continuation and evolution of our planet. We'd like to have a nice place to live. We'd like humanity to get on board with some better ways of being. So that's what we're all about here. Let me just start a little bit of music. Thank you for joining me early. I appreciate every single one of you that brings your attention here to this space, whether you're joining me live or if the timing's off, you join the recordings later. I can see somebody's on live. Thank you. It's set up in a way that we're working in sort of quantum realms and outside of time and space, so it doesn't really matter. But your intentions, your attention, your willingness to join in really helps this work reach further around the world and help all of us. We're kind of trying to raise some vibration, expand our awareness, and really mostly send a lot of love to the planetary body we live on, helping the natural world to evolve and survive. Thank you. Welcome, Patricia. Nice to see you here. So let's begin. If you're ready, we will just perhaps close your eyes, take a breath, just land in this space and land in your body. Just be really present. So we take the air into our lungs. I'm going to focus in our heart space, and we're going to be taking light into our bodies with each breath and filling our heart chamber with beautiful light as we connect downwards through our grounding cords, through the bottom of our feet and beyond, connecting instantly down deep into the core of the earth, and connecting to the beautiful crystal heart of our Mother Earth, Gaia, and feeling her energy rising up to meet us, holding us, supporting us, even as we've gathered here to support her, for we are connected and each required to support each other. And as we continue breathing air and light into our bodies, I'm going to focus upwards through the crown, up through the soul star and beyond until we reach the sacred pure heart of Source, and inviting Source energy to tumble down, again entering through the crown into our system and merging with the energetic heart of the Mother, filling our own earth heart space up and expanding outwards beyond the confines of our rib cage, our physical body. As we reach further out, acknowledging our teams of guidance, our guardians, our ancestors, the light beings, angelics, elementals, and the masters, and protectors and guardians who will stand in circle with us, and for those who join within and without the space-time continuum, feeling our connection, the presence of all of us here now in our hearts, joined together as we rise upwards and upwards to join as one with the quantum field, and focusing our hearts and our higher minds towards our beautiful Mother Earth. Whenever our awareness is allowed to expand beyond our current situation, we always find more hope, more joy, more freedom, more peace in our hearts. There is always less suffering. The higher our perspective can raise, the wider we can expand our thoughts and our allowable concepts and our feelings and what's in our hearts. So we do this at this time as we just simply send pure love and reverence to this beautiful world we live in, this beautiful planet we live upon, extending that love, that reverence, that deep hope for the future, and this trust that things are unfolding below the surface, beyond our current understanding in ways we don't yet know, but we trust in a future that's coming that is far greater than what we could have imagined now. And we do use our current imagination to grow, to push the boundaries of what might be possible. And we extend this well-being to every being, every form of life upon this planet, from the smallest microbe within the soils and the waterways and the air we breathe, to the land masses, to the natural world, to plants, to animals, to humanity, to the souls living amongst us. Nobody misses out on our beautiful well wishes. We rise together, we rise for all of us. Our beautiful hopes, dreams, daydreams, wishes for the future we pour forth now, as I call in all of the light and love frequencies that I have to share, the light codes, heart codes, the many frequencies of hope, of freedom, of peace, and most certainly love, light, feminine, divine love, flooding the planet, anchoring into the new and renewed blueprint grid, life grid of the planet, allowing us all to access and anchor into this as well as we grow from a place of love, feeling old, no longer needed, no longer necessary timelines and possibilities falling away. We don't have to do much about that, but turn our attention always towards the best possible outcome we can imagine. It's okay if we get pulled backwards sometimes. I understand the earth is currently in so much turmoil. There was so much fear. There is so much chaos and confusion around us. There is so much suffering and heartbreak. But we must continually, in as many moments as we can, turn our awareness, our thoughts, our hopes towards better. Never losing hope in what will be revealed when this chaos comes to its conclusion, and let's make this as wonderful, as high in vibration as we possibly can. Imagine living in harmony completely with this planet and with each other, having a relationship with the earth as a living being and understanding the symbiotic nature of our relationship, the role we play in helping her evolve to a point where she comes into more full powers of regeneration, of replenishment. She who has always been so generous, given us everything we need to live on and with and have a beautiful free life. There is such beauty in this world. It is only individuals who have decided to distort the lenses of what we can believe is possible. And there are many trying to convince us that we are so limited, but let me assure you, dear ones, we are not. We're only as limited as we agree to be, so let's not agree to those limitations. Let's look beyond them. Let's scan the horizon further and further and imagine where we could be. Beautiful homes for everyone that live in harmony with the existing landscape, that do not take more resources from the land than where are required, and that take only what is needed, and in harmony, and finding better, more sustainable ways to live in comfort, in hope, in peace, and in the kind of lifestyles that we would like. Sources of energy and power that do not deplete, but that are safe and free and have no negative consequence. Methods of transportation we could never have dreamed of before. Let's imagine them into being. Technologies so far advanced from what we currently have, but that we have glimmers of now. Imagine them being fully developed so that we may move around this beautiful planet. We may interact with each other. We may have good sources of food, of entertainment, of warmth and cooling, of shelter, of everything we could imagine that we would need, but in a way that did not harm any other being or our environment. Ways to keep renewing and replenishing what we have, ways to keep joy, comfort and freedom in our hearts, to spread within our communities of light more hope, more love, support for each other, understanding and compassion. And so much of what we see on the earth today that causes us such pain will simply be allowed to fall away because there will be no need for it anymore, no desperation, nobody in a position to be exploited, for we will all have exactly what we need and desire and want, and have no requirement for anything more, or to have more than another, or to cause pain or harm to any other, for we will be finally free of suffering, of illness even, of pain, and we will embrace a different level of challenges that will keep us interested, that will keep us growing, but finally without the need for suffering, without the need for such density and darkness. Ah, beautiful, beautiful people. We can rise above everything holding us down right now, holding us back. It starts with each one of us. Shutting out the ugly voices, the words that hurt. There is absolutely no need for them to have power over us. Within our own hearts, within our own soul connection, we have more than enough power to overcome this time. As we pour our beautiful hearts, our hopes, our desires out, as we connect to the grid forming around the planet, as we tune into the increasing heart resonance we know and have identified as the Schumann resonance, as it rises and falls, as we feel the sunlight falling upon our skin, activating long dormant information within our own cells, as we understand the power to heal within our own hearts, within our own bodies, and to ripple that outwards, to heal far more, to help others, to reach out a hand for somebody stumbling just behind us. We can say, watch that step, I was just there, let me show you this way. This may work for you. Let us drop our judgment. Let us just open our hearts and release the pain that lives in there, and trust as we step forward, we will find the path beneath our feet. We will find the ways to fulfill our dreams. And we won't stop until everybody on this planet, every being, every living thing, has the freedom to live life that is joyous, sustainable, and fulfilling according to each individual's needs, wants, and desires, the values, and how that the higher level of understanding will bring us to a place where discord and harm, wars and arguments are no longer needed. We can simply learn from each other, expand our awareness and our knowledge, and always rise up, ever upward, into better and more expanded ways of being. Which is my hope for everything, and I hope it's in alignment with some of you out there. Whatever yours is, it's right. Pursue it in your own way. Thank you for joining me early today. I have need to attend a family funeral today, so I am aware of everything in the world that isn't as we'd like it to be at the moment. But I will never stop aiming higher and trying to create pathways to something better. Thank you all so much. I'll see you again next week. Love and blessings to you all. Thank you. Even you, Stephen. Bye.